I think most of the time I always deal with failure. My life was so full with so many failure. I always deal with failure almost in every aspect in my life. I always fail to get a better job. I always fail to increase my income. I fail to buy devices that I want, like iPhone, iPad, or upgrading my MacBook. I even failed to grow and manage this YouTube channel. I don't know why, but I feel like universe always against my dream. Whenever I start the project, I always stop at the middle because I feel like everything is always never turn out with the way I want, and I easily give up because it is so hard to do the task. It is so hard to maintaining the progress because I always face with so many struggles, like my MacBook didn't work as the way it should, or I have no time to manage this YouTube account. I easily get tired and easily get distracted. That's why I always get so many excuses. But this girl right here is so stubborn, and she didn't want to give up even though she facing so many failure in her life, because I literally got nothing to lose at all. Because right now I have no job and I have no excuse to not doing the things that I really want to achieve. Ever since I was in my 20s, I was half dreamed to become a content creator. I always wanted a job that fulfilled my passion. In 2023, I've been working for almost like 2 to 3 years in a company that I don't really enjoy because I have a teammates that I cannot cope. I have an issue to get along with my teammates, and it's really hard for me because it's just hard to get along with a coworker that didn't match my energy. So I really want to quit that job and find another job that maybe have a better opportunity. But turn out in 2023 it's really hard to get a job, so yeah, I didn't achieve what I want. But gratefully at 2023 I got a full-time remote job that really beneficial for me, so I have so many time to do the things I want. And in 2024, I was assigned by my boss to move to another companies that forced me to commute like almost 5 hours, and it really drained me out. It really drained me out, and I kind of stressful at that job, even though I've got an opportunity to meet new people, and I'm so grateful to have new friends and have so many people to talk. But the situation that forced me to commute 5 hours a day, and the salary was really low. I mean, I've got a salary increase, but it is too small to fulfill my daily expense. So I kind of have a stressful year at 2024. And in 2025, the challenge is another level. In 2025, I really have a lot of problem that I don't know, like I have to face a problematic person in my company, and I've got a really dramatic heartbreak, and the climax was the company that I work was collapsed at the end of 2025, and I actually have a job, like 2 months contract, but I don't get a renewal, so I was cut off by two companies at the same day, and that was really stressed me out. So I am currently unemployed. But the strange thing is, I currently don't feel worried at all because, I have nothing to lose. Sometimes I do feel anxious because I don't have a stable income. I only depend on my parents right now, and also my savings that slowly decreasing. But I don't know. I used to be very anxious, but I think I am getting relaxed, and I do believe that God will help me in my difficult times. Now I perceive the that world is always have an abundance of money and opportunities, and I do believe that God will give me so many miracles. I do believe that God will give me a way out that I cannot imagine. So I just do what I can do right now. I actually have a small business, but it didn't really work well, so I just earn a little money from that. But right now I have so many time to explore things, and I don't have to feel worried. When I was working in 9 to 5, I feel like my life has no time to rest because I always get tired for commuting, and I don't really get to focus on the job, and I feel like I cannot work in a good situation because I always easily get tired, and everything feels so fast paced in my in my pace. But that's not actually, I mean, compared to other people, they were just working harder than me, and I always live like a gentle life compared to others, I guess. But yeah, due to my situation and my health condition, I feel like I have no time for me to explore things. Back then, I feel like I've been holding into something too tight that it ended up slipping through my hand, and I've lost everything right now. Now I don't feel really sad because what was meant for me will never miss me. So whatever happened just happened. And now I have so much time for me to explore so many things. And I should be excited, I guess, even though I have no income right now. But I'll figure out, hopefully. I think right now God finally answered my prayer because I always wanted to be a self-employment. I always want to be self-employed. I want to be a freelancer because I have no time to really get to know about myself. I want to know what the strength inside me. With my talent, I want to help people. I want to earn money from the ability that I have, and also help people so I can be helpful for anyone in this world. Right now, I see failure as an opportunity to learn a lesson. Even though right now I still cannot achieve all the things that I want, I still cannot earn money that I want, but I no longer complain about everything. So even though I always facing so many failures for the past years, I no longer see it as something that makes me feel sad. I see it as a challenge that could help me working for my future self. And slowly, I want to be better. I want to be a more confident person because I used to be very shy, and I don't want to be that kind of version anymore. So this is the right time for me to explore all the things that I want to do with my life. So hopefully there could be, something better that happen in my future. So I hope you can adopt the same mindset as mine so you don't have always to feel sad about failure, and I know you're gonna get through it. There will be a time that you'll be success. Just believe yourself.